Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This message is primarily for the citizens, people who care about Baltimore, Maryland. I just wanted to thank the Baltimore Sun, Jacques Kelly, Jack Kelly, for running this article in today's paper. Really good, retracing the history and the legacy of Cab Calloway in Baltimore. A number of amazing facts, some really good research went into it. Really grateful. Of course, as I told the author, I really think we should also look at Blanche Calloway. And of course, in the preservation of this house, you get a two-for-one deal. Blanche's history, tragically, is not known as well known as Cab's. There are many reasons for that, most of which are not her own, not the fault of her own. Um, she was at least his equal, if not his superior, in terms of talent. But be that as it may, it's an amazing story that you can delve into. There's even more than is present here. Um, and it's truly a Baltimore story. You know, it's hard to get more Baltimore than Cab Calloway. So much of his choreography and stuff, especially if you see the video on the Sun article, it just looks like Baltimore, Pennsylvania Avenue, North Avenue. It doesn't remind me of places I've been like Chicago or Philadelphia, New York, or even Washington, D.C., where I was born. It's truly just Baltimore. So we tried to preserve the house for you because we thought it had value, because it was a unique Baltimore experience and a person who traveled internationally and was just unexpected, unheralded talent that was really kind of unmatched too, in terms of his accomplishment coming from where he came from and to end up where he ended up. So a lot of people to thank, for putting their shoulder to the grindstone and trying to preserve this and see what we were trying to do. Plans were already in place and had been for a long time. Um, and I just feel that, my motivation in doing it was simply to try to provide a platform for young people to develop and excel off of, to launch from. I also think, that the value of any place is in its history. Places can be beautiful aesthetically, but their true value comes in who was there, what happened there, and why people go there. And so this was a place that had those sort of characteristics. It had a certain importance that had been neglected for so long, um, and kind of untapped and undiscovered. And the work that Mr. Kelly is doing is obviously letting people know how valuable this is. Cab Calloway, not only known as the king of Heidi Ho, but also the king of swing. And it's not many people from Baltimore or in general, period, that get titled king of anything. Seriously. And to have the title twice, King of Heidi Ho and King of Swing. Yeah, it's different. It's different. So other people were involved in this for their own reasons. It's so many I can't even list. I thank you all. People have come through at the last minute and really, really showed themselves as true patriots and lovers of the city of Baltimore. And so that's why we wanted to preserve this legacy. That's why we're going to continue to promote this legacy, because it's going to be an economic windfall for the city of Baltimore. And I think that's something that, the city needs. I think they would. But in the meantime, I did also have a really important message that I want to use this opportunity to convey to the young people. the children of Baltimore, the people who look after kids, parents and guardians, and other family members, people who know kids, during the time of this pandemic, it's easy to just think it's time to take it easy or have fun or it's a vacation. But really, it's your time to get ahead. It's your time to excel. It's your time to make moves to better yourself while other people are looking at it as a vacation or a time to coast. It's a time to really develop an interest, a skill, a trade, or a body of knowledge that only you can do really the way you do it in that special way. And, hone that right now, really develop it and really excel in that particular area. Um, I just think it's important. It's important to use this time. It's a time that's really been given to you, and it's very unique and special. I also think in the future, we're not going to send you away as much anymore. You're going to have to work with your family and get things done. And this is a way of contributing to that. And I think it's really important. Develop things in a body of knowledge, make yourself become more sought after, interesting, insightful, and even at the end of the day, generous. Because this really is the lesson of Cab Calloway. He was all those things. And this guy worked, 4 and 5 jobs while he was in school. You can read about it. If an opportunity like this came up with Cab, yeah, he would have used it to really take advantage of the fact that other people thought it was time to take it easy. Um, because, he was a competitive person and he always wanted to be number one and to do everything just right. If you look at the online version of this thing, you can see he is a uh, really strong disciplinarian. In this picture, his gesture is to his band members and stuff, and he is like serious. You look at the videos of him and stuff, he's very, very serious. So, again, great article to see online to understand the early, early era of Cab Calloway. So, again, thank you. I want to thank everybody who's been involved in this thing. Thank everybody who's believed in it. We're certainly not done yet. We have a long way to go. But, we can get there with faith, believe, and action. And, we're going to take action. So, again, thank you. And I appreciate you all. And I hope the young people listening to this take advantage, excel, do your job.